welcome everyone. So to formally introduce Dr. Ravi, please help me welcome Mr. Prasoon Therambat. He's one of our friends from the Toastmasters community. He's the president of the Toastmaster Club of Thrissur, and he has a lot of working experience in Dubai and in India also in digital marketing, analytics and all. So help me welcome Mr. Prasoon to introduce Dr. Ravi. Over to you, Toastmaster Prasoon.
Thank you, Mr. Ramesh, for that wonderful introduction. And it's a great opportunity to introduce someone as eminent as Dr. M.R. Ravi. Dr. M.R. Ravi had done his college education from Christ College in Yalakuda and medical education from Calicut Medical College and graduated in 1974. Since then, he has worked in Kerala Government Health Services from 1975 to 2006. That is almost 30 years. And he has worked in various hospitals and primary health centers, both remote and in urban areas, and retired as District Medical Officer of Health from Wayanad District in 2006. And then he began his corporate journey, and he has worked as administrator at Alpha Pain Clinic at Edmonton, Thrissur, as general manager in Model Hospital, Kodingalur, Thrissur District, and as a CEO of Ahalya Foundation, Palakkad for various periods. From 2015 onwards, he has been concentrating on the treatment and cure of ear balance disorder with a procedure that he has developed by himself. And in most of the cases, that is around 90% of the cases, the relief of ear balance disorder is cured. And this procedure is currently being successfully performed all over the world through the medium of video conferencing. And it is a great opportunity to listen to such an eminent personality like him. And without much ado, I would like to hand over the stage to Dr. M.R. Ravi. Doctor, the stage is all yours.
I think you are muted, Dr. Ravi.
Okay, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Welcome everybody. I'll go straight into the presentation. Hello.
Request others to go on mute, please.
Can you see? See the presentation? Hello, can you see the presentation?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Clear.
Yeah. There are a few surprising facts about dizziness and vertigo. Are you dizzy or do you have a vertigo? We will discuss about it. Many of us have found ourselves asking the question, be it on ordinary days or in times of illness. Why am I dizzy? It probably won't surprise you to learn that occasional dizziness is very common in adults. But you may not have suspected that vertigo, a related but more serious condition that makes you feel like the room is spinning as you stand still, is also common, affecting nearly 40% of people over the age of 40 at least once in their lifetime. So, how do you know if you have vertigo or ordinary dizziness? The main difference is vertigo can cause nausea and vomiting and may be a symptom of a serious balance disorder, while dizziness simply make you feel momentarily unbalanced. That said, dizzy spells can range in severity from merely annoying to seriously debilitating. Dizzy spells may be caused by an inner ear problem. One of the most surprising causes of dizziness is benign paroxysmal positional vertigo or BPPV. Your inner ear contains microscopic calcium carbonate crystals called otoliths on the otolithic membrane. If these crystals get dislodged and enter into semicircular canals, you may have a brief spinning sensation when the head is moved. It's a simple mechanical problem, even though debilitating, that can be corrected by a simple procedure called otolith repositioning, and not with medication or surgery. Though BPPV is the most common inner ear related balance disorder, it affects only about out of 1,000 people per year. While it can be affected adults of any age, this type of vertigo primarily affects older adults. Recently, we find that more people and of all age groups are being affected with BPPV. The reason for this phenomenon are complex, and we shall discuss them in detail during upcoming webinars. Most cases occur for no apparent reason, but BPPV has been linked to trauma, migraine, inner ear infections, diabetes, microradiation, and osteoporosis. After treatment, 50% of patients may experience the problem again within 5 years, especially if it was the result of trauma. The ear's balance system controls blood flow. Our inner ear balance system contributes to the control of our blood flow, and that the inner ear has the ability to know which way is up. When you move from lying down to standing up, two inner ear structures, the utricle and saccule, detect gravity. They tell your cardiovascular system to direct blood flow to accommodate your change in position. When that process fails, it may cause dizziness. Low vitamin B12 levels can cause dizziness. Deficiencies in this essential vitamin may lead to a number of neurological problems, including feeling off balance and having low blood pressure and decreased blood flow to your brain. Vitamin B12 deficiency is easy to detect and treat, but is an often overlooked cause of dizziness. Good sources of vitamin B12 include meat, dairy products, and fortified breakfast cereals. Dizziness may even be a symptom of heart disease. One simple cause of dizziness is sudden movement, like when you get up too suddenly from your seat or bed. But sometimes dizziness is a sign of heart condition. Among the cardiovascular related causes of dizziness are leaking or narrow heart valves, arrhythmias like atrial fibrillation, and atherosclerosis. These can cause dizziness because they reduce blood flow to the brain. Migraines sometimes cause vertigo. It surprises some people to know that dizziness is commonly linked to migraine disease, either with or without headaches. Other symptoms of migraine-related vertigo include sensitivity to motion. About 40% of people who have migraines experience dizziness or vertigo. This can be in the other way also. Patients with BPPV may experience a headache which may be wrongly diagnosed as migraine. Feeling dizziness may be related even to anxiety. Many people who experience dizziness, especially people in their 20s, may also have anxiety. They usually don't want to hear that dizziness can be linked to anxiety because it suggests that it's all in their heads. But what's in your head is your brain, and anxiety can reflect a brain function disturbance that's possibly genetic. Compared with people who don't have anxiety, people with anxiety disorders appear to sway more when subjected to a moving visual environment. They sway in a way that seems to be synchronized with the visual movement. These people may be abnormally sensitive to visual stimulation because their dizziness can increase when they are watching, moving objects or walking through a large bright store. This is called visual dependence, and little is known about how common it is. A boat ride can cause dizziness. It's pretty common to experience a rocky, dizzy feeling on your first day back after a cruise. For a few people, this feeling, called mild debugment, can last for months or even years. Some 75% of all sailors can experience such dizzy spells. Airplanes, cars, and trains can also cause a wobbly legs feeling. Dizziness and vertigo may be side effects from medication. So many drugs can cause dizzy spells that there are too many to even list. High doses of blood pressure medication can cause dizziness, especially in older adults and in people who have started a dose that's too high for them. Check to see if any drugs you are taking may include dizziness, vertigo, or loss of balance as possible side effects by speaking with your pharmacist or physician. A careful review of medication lists and looking for opportunities to decrease dosages can sometimes yield surprising benefits. Don't think that you shouldn't take a medication just because dizziness could be a potential side effect. Most people don't experience the side effects a drug may cause. Your diet or dehydration could make you dizzy. Even mild dehydration may be why you are feeling dizzy or lightheaded. Dehydration can also cause blood pressure to drop, which can lead to dizzy spells. Dieting can also result in feelings of dizziness because some diets cause dehydration. Mild dehydration that follows the loss of just 1 to 2% of your body weight can cause dizziness. Thank you.